can see how much I use, the size of the box. I buy a huge box at Walmart. Now this is just gonna sit. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of water on there and let that soak. Yeah, that's gonna soak for a while. I use my bamboo scrubber. Love it. All right, I'm still working it. This was a tough burned on stain, but right there that came right off. So it is going to take you some time, but the end results, here we go. Look at this. I just got it on a little angle there. Look at that. Remember how bad that was before? There we go. I'm just gonna have to take some water, a cloth, and then just clean all this soap up. And all I used was baking soda, some Himalayan salt, some dish liquid, and a little bit of hot water. And thyme. That's it. Scrubbing. So I'm going to take some cooking oil and I'm going to rub down my grates. You can even put a tiny bit, and I do mean a tiny bit, of olive oil on your stainless steel and rub it in, and it will shine it. Kind of use it as a polish. I mean globs. I still got a little bit of my Himalayan salt floating around here. But I think this looks fantastic. Remember how bad it was. Now look how good it is. I put a little bit of olive oil on the top of these burners. I don't want a lot. And then I'm going to put my burners on, and it's gonna seal them just the same way that you would a cast iron frying pan. See? Now when you first put your burners on, it might give you a little flack because you were messing around with a lot of this one's giving me a lot of flack. Water and stuff. Okay. Oh, that one's gonna have to look into that. I might have make sure that burner comes on. Let me see. Ooh. I can smell the gas, but it's not coming on. I'm gonna have to ask my husband about that. Oh, this one either. Oh dear. What did I do? Huh. That's weird. Sometimes that happens, but just be observant. And make sure you don't fill your house up with gas. There we go. Nice, clean stove. Yay! Well, sometimes you just have to do things yourself. So, I'm gonna try to light this myself. Woo! Gas is scary, so you gotta be careful. That didn't work. Final touch. Take that cooking oil, get in there. This is vegetable oil. And just rub this down. The grate's hot, so I'm just gonna, instead of turning on the fire, I'm gonna just let this absorb because the grates are already warm, so I'm hoping that's gonna help them to open up the pores, so to speak, and absorb, oh, sorry about that, absorb the oil. I do that one up there too. And when they're done, I'm going to do the caps in the vegetable oil because I did the olive oil, which I'm not sure I really needed to do that step because the more I think about it, the olive oil has a lower smoking point. So when you're using olive oil to cook with, it can only get so hot and then it'll burn your thing. So it's really fast. Like you can't deep fry with it. Not that I deep fry that much, but so it makes sense to use an oil that you can deep fry with, which is the vegetable oil. So heating up my grate a little bit, and then once it's heated, just take a paper towel and then just rub them and then let it absorb, and then you have a clean stove. And it reminds me of a Bible verse that says, "All discipline seems not joyful, yet sorrowful, but to those who have trained by it, afterwards it yields the peaceable fruits of righteousness." And that just means that when you have to do something that's really hard, it takes discipline to do it, but afterwards you're happy that you did. So it took a lot of work to clean up the stove, but look how good it is. And remember that bamboo brush that was so nasty and dirty? Look at that. It comes clean. Just a little bit of soap and a little rinse, and it's ready for a new project. Ta-da!